Alright, today we're going to be painting and swatching the last of the Holbein Irodori Gouache sets. This is the summer set, and it's probably going to be the brightest of the sets. You see it comes with a full range, again, more greens. I have more greens. I'm going to tell you right now, out of all the buying all this gouache and testing and painting with all this gouache, I separated it out into colors, and green is, you get more greens. I swear. Greens are probably my biggest bin. But yeah. But this has a range of greens, blues, and unlike the other sets came with golds and silvers and grays. This set actually comes with a black, Sumi, so which, you know, Sumi paint, it's very interesting. It's a black, but and then Gofun white. I'm used to seeing these in Gansai. Both Gofun is usually made of shells, and is a very traditional white in Japanese colors. But and Sumi, of course, is the black ink that you find. But this is the only set of these 4 sets that come with white and a black. So we'll see how they do. But they also come, this is my first set that comes with scarlet. I had crimson. I finally got crimson, scarlet, and vermilion by getting these sets, which I did not have before. So, but their scarlet is PR 254, which is a bit different. So then what you see in Western gouaches. So it also comes with a brown, Taisha brown, yellow, and orange. So this is like probably the fullest range. It even comes with a purple, Edo violet, a darker and brighter blue, which kind of look like the primary and cobalts, and then a range of greens, one the spring green, evergreen, and a bamboo green. So yeah, it'll be interesting to swatch these and see what they're like. So I'll get that set up. So far this is looking like a very traditional 12 color set. What's kind of missing is kind of an ochre color. Oh my gosh, so many pretty like turquoisey colors in these sets, but that's okay, because it comes with the brown. You can definitely, which looks very similar to like a sienna. It's like, this is ultramarine, which is a very normal color to have with your sets. So this is, the summer set is really a very similar to what you will find in a lot of 12 color sets. Slightly different, but the colors look very similar, even though some have different names. This is Oriental blue. Ooh, that blue is a little bit different than cobalt. The ultramarine is, of course, ultramarine. Edo violet. Oh, that's a very dark violet. I like it. And of course, the black Sumi. And the Gofun white. Gofun is traditionally made out of shells. I do not, so it's PW6 here, so I'd have to look up to see what PW6 is. I have a Gofun white from Kuretake in my Gansai set. And it's kind of an off-white. This looks just like white. So I don't really know. I'll have to look up the pigment to see if it almost looks like titanium. We'll go ahead and start swatching. So yeah, PW6 is titanium white. So that's not normally what GoFun is. So it's interesting they called it GoFun white. I guess it's their approximation. Okay, so that is the swatch for these. Yeah, this is a very like normal set you would get for a 12 color set. So if you're looking for a nice 12 color set and you wanted to get that, this would definitely be a set to get. Especially when it comes with Scarlet, which doesn't come with their normal sets. They usually have like flame red, which is interesting. The white, I did look it up. Their GoFun white, it's just titanium white. It's just PW6, so it's not actual GoFun, which is alright. You know, it's still titanium white. It's what you use with gouache. But the colors are really vibrant, very summery, so that's kind of cool. I'll do a little. Interestingly, this is the only one that doesn't come with any metallics. Since you get golds and silvers, it doesn't come with any gray. It's like just a very normal not recording this whole time. Well, that's good because I'm not very far, kind of. So I'm painting with the Irodori, the Holbein Irodori Gouache, the summer set, which is this again from the swatches. It's a very nice 12 color set, like very much what you would want to get if you picked up 12 colors of gouache to start painting with. It's expensive, but definitely worth it in my opinion. I think the biggest difference is that it comes with an extra green instead of like a yellow ochre or an umber, but that's okay. And it also comes with a nice violet, but it's just different enough that I mean, with this Oriental Blue and the Edo Violet and the Tasha Brown are just different enough. But you get your standard colors as well in the Bamboo Green, so you can do some really nice things with it. So I've started this painting, which I'm following along from a Sara Burns tutorial. And so basically what I've done is I've mixed a bunch of colors. I already had this sheet from when I was doing that I had prepared with a watercolor wash of green on top and purple on the bottom, that I was doing for the giant paintings. And when I decided, okay, I'm not going to do any more giant paintings, at least for now, because doing the same painting over and over is going to drive me nuts. Especially since I decided to do really cheap gouache first, and that really kind of burned me out a bit. So I didn't want to be burned out from painting completely, so I had to switch gears. But I still had these pages, which are, I think, the perfect size for this particular class. So what she suggests doing is then you kind of block in colors for what you're doing very loosely, and I'm gonna kind of blend these a bit. And I'm letting this dry right now and getting to the next part of the painting. Okay, so, well, you know, it turned out all right. Yeah, it's probably a little bit brighter than the tutorial that I was following did, but it was actually kind of cool. You do get to that point, she says in her videos, where you're just like, oh my god, this is not working, I'm doing something wrong, it's horrible. But in the end, I actually do kind of like how it turned out. I think I did a little bit more blending to make myself happy than what she does in her videos. Oh no, it's ripping! Stop ripping the paper. It's okay, I'm just using these up, it's fine. But that is the last of the Irodori sets. I said this was a very primary set, very bright colors. I tend to like the more muted colors, which were a little bit hard to get with this set. I had to use a lot of black that I don't think I would have. Ooh, there it goes. Okay. So that's the finished painting, just some birches in the forest. But I think I'm starting to get more depth in my paintings. I do like kind of how everything is going, so let that dry and I will see you next time.